Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. So the Yorubas are now coming out to say that they will support Biafra, and you know, when something is not working in your favor, you have to look for a way to divert it, because I know that these people voted for Tinubu. They all supported Tinubu in the last election, so now nothing is working in their life, nothing is working in their area. P2B said nobody buys bread cheaper. Hausa or Yoruba or Igbo, nobody buys bread cheaper. So now the hardship have come on everybody. Now the eye have opened. They said that they would defend and protect Biafra by all means. That means they are indirectly asking for Nigeria to divide, so that everybody will go their own way. Just take a listen and hear what these Yorubas have to say. I'll be you guys in a minute.
We will not accept as Yoruba that the government will continue to attack the Biafra. Should the government attack the Biafra, we would also call for a defense to support the Biafra when that time comes. We will make sure that we put everything in mechanism, from the media to everybody on the ground, to support the Biafra when the federal government attacks them. If the federal government attacks the Biafra, we have every right to protect them and defend them inside their territory and outside their territory. We will make sure we do that. So be warned that if the federal government attacks the Biafra, we would have no choice to defend and support the Biafra against invaders, because that is what is called invaders. So let us all prepare for what is about to happen. We will support the Biafra if the government attack them. If the government use weapons to attack them, we will carry arms to also protect the Biafra against the attackers. Listen to this very well. If the federal government attack the Biafra, we would have no choice to be armed to the teeth and go around in there and protect them, because we would not allow what the British did in 1967 anymore again in the territory. We will make sure that we send people down there to fight, just as we know when the fight of the Ukraine started, they were asking for support. So the Biafra government, be rest assured that Koiki Media will continue to tell the international community that you need enough weapon to protect yourself as your declaration is getting closer. Let's go back with
Yoruba Ronu. Your platform, is it to attack the Igbo or to look for the betterment of the Yoruba people? If it is to attack the Igbo, there is no problem. Focus on it. If it is to better the life of the Yorubas, you have work to do. There are plenty other people now. There are plenty places in Yoruba land now that Fulani S-men are taking over. That they are killing people. I never see when they shout Fulani must go. I never see when they shout Fulani must go. Igbo no kill anybody from the land though. Ogun to ma pa yin won ibi tẹ́tí ń ṣe Yorùbá ronú tẹ́tí táyé yín má bàjẹ́ mọ́ bíbẹ̀ yẹn. Then number 2, ṣebí tó ní tó ìṣà ọba lè gbé ní àfinilẹ̀ bó ṣe wà. Tinubu, leave us the way we did before. Leave us the way we did before. No do anything for us again. Leave us the way we carry us, go back the way we did before. A person will just wake up one day now. They don't attack Osun State. They don't attack Ondo State. They don't attack Benue. They don't attack. Person will wake up for this Lagos State one day. They don't attack them. Waiting they happen. If you know you can't do anything for us, then license gone for us. More they use our hand. They protect ourselves. I be which kind of nonsense do all this one now? Anything no happen for Port Harcourt here, una don't go declare state of emergency. Places where they attack up and down, and no they do anything. And on Kadesh was be one of them so pay kini, abu me pa going back on it. Now notice people they die. The key soldier here, 3 soldiers was shot. Nobody, they don't talk anything about them. You don't rush go declare state of emergency for PH.
any tribe in Nigeria. I don't even support Yoruba. You know me for that. I support progress. And I am always behind justice. If it seems as if I am supporting the Igbos over any tribe in Nigeria, am I an Igbo man? No! So there must be something there that you should be asking, why am I supporting Igbo? I'm not married to an Igbo person. It is because of the fact that they bring progress. Financial progress into our land. Tell me, how was Alaba Market before they came there? Have you seen the development that they have brought to Oshobo, to Ibadan, to Akure, to major towns and cities in Yoruba land? Tell me, the people you say that I don't like, not that I don't like them, I just don't like the way they treat us. They believe that they are the master of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They believe that they are the king of Nigeria. They b See what happened on May the 8th. 1 year, 4 months into Tinubu's presidency, they are declaring their candidacy, telling us that they can overthrow the government with people, not even with soldiers now. They do not regard anybody from the southeast to the southwest to the south to be a good person to lead. Where we are today, who brought us here? How many southeast leaders have we had in Nigeria? How many southwest leaders have we had in Nigeria? The problems we are facing in Nigeria today were brought upon us by the northern leaders. Yet they don't believe that power should be transferred or should be rotated. I am not supporting the Igbo. I am only supporting progress. Progress that they brought to my homeland. And I am not against the Hausas. I am only questioning their act in Yoruba land. They don't build houses. They don't build anything. They take money out of our land. And that is why it seems as if I don't like them. I like them. I just want them to contribute their own quota, just as we contribute to other places we go.
There seems to be this mutual hatred between Igbos and Yorubas. When you ask the Igbos, they will say the Yorubas hate Igbo people. When you ask the Yorubas, they will say the Igbos hate Yorubas. There's always this mutual blame between the two tribes. The truth of the matter is this: neither the Igbos nor the Yorubas hate each other. The problem is about dominance. It is about influence. In about 100 years from now, or 150 years from now, Igbos and Yorubas are going to collapse into each other, cultural-wise, language-wise. It is inevitable that Yoruba is likely going to be the dominating culture and the dominating language. As it stands today, 80% of the street languages we are speaking in Nigeria are extracted from Yoruba language. Yoruba language makes up 80% of the slangs we use in Nigeria. Yoruba has been influencing Igbo for a very long time because we have more Igbos living in Yoruba land than Yoruba living in Igbo land. A lot of our Igbo brothers who live in Yoruba land have been massively influenced by Yoruba culture and Yoruba language. A lot of Igbos living in Igbo land have been massively influenced by Yoruba culture and Yoruba language. The Yorubas are dominating the entertainment industry. And once you have the upper hand in the entertainment industry, there is no two ways about it. Your culture, your language will be the dominating culture and the dominating language when it conflicts with other cultures and language. Just like in America, American culture is the dominating culture in the world. Through entertainment, America has imposed their culture on the whole world. People grow up in their own motherland, knowing more about American culture, about American politics, everything about America, more than their own culture. And that is what the Chinese, the Russians, the North Koreans are resisting. And that is what is going to happen. The Yoruba culture and the Yoruba language is going to be the dominating culture and the dominating language in southern Nigeria, when eventually all the cultures and the language collapses into each other. Northern Nigeria is not having this issue because a very long time ago, the Hausa culture, the Hausa language has dominated other cultures and languages in the north. We have over 300 tribes, 300 languages in northern Nigeria, but we don't get to know about them because Hausa language has influenced and dominated those cultures and languages a very long time ago. Fulani is just managing to attach itself behind Hausa because of their influence in politics. That is why you hear Hausa Fulani. But essentially, the Hausa culture and Hausa language has dominated all the cultures and languages in northern Nigeria. And it is going to happen in southern Nigeria. And Yoruba language and culture is positioned to be the dominating language and culture in southern Nigeria. So it is not hatred, it is not beef, it is not politics. This is nature. Human being is naturally resistant to change. So this is what all this beef between the Igbos and Yorubas is all about. Any other thing is a personal thing, it is an individual thing.
Edo people, the Southern Kaduna, the Benue people have expressed their optimism to join the Igbos with the Biafra should Nigeria divide. They can't align with the Yorubas as a nation. They prefer the Igbos who are industrious, who are accommodative, and over the years, they have seen that the hostility, antagonism against the Igbos are just baseless and without substance. The Igbos have been persecuted within Nigeria because of their ingenuity and their liberality. Your take on this development?
Yes, good morning, our viewers, and my name is Authentic General. I want to tell you that my take on this is that actually there is a say that who no like better thing? Who no like better thing? Yes, if Edo, if Plateau, if some Yorubas decided to join the Igbos, if the Igbos go, yes, they make their own decision because they've seen the integrities, they've seen the what Igbos are capable of doing. You understand? All this antagonizing against the Igbos is mere heaviness. Mere heaviness. Imagine what Igbos is doing in Lagos, and so part of Nigeria. Imagine what Igbos are doing. So it looks as if it's a miracle, or it's a kind of what am I going to put it? The kind of magic. It looks like a magic that Igbos will just come all of a sudden. They will become rich, and they will become, they will buy in properties. They will be contending with them, telling them, the so-called indigenous, you understand me? Telling them what to do and what not to do. You understand me? From there, they will be saying, no, these people, they will get angry, unnecessarily angry. Hustle like the Igbos, you will not hustle like them. You fold the money will come. You just fold your hands belly, because your father has a house, a property. You understand me? You don't want to work again, waiting until your father die, you will inherit the property. You understand me? That is what is killing them. That is what is killing them. But Igbos, they don't depend on the properties the father has. They will hustle on their own and get their own even more massively than what his father has. You understand me now? That is why these people choose and decided to go. If Igbos will go, they will follow Igbos to go. That is it. Okay, let me tell you, I've been in Togo, I've been in Ghana, I've been in Cotonou here. You understand me now? I see what Igbos are doing. The market there in Cotonou there is Biafra. We call it Biafra market. It's Igbo that control the market.
Even in Cotonou here,
I'm telling you, it's Biafra market. It's Igbo that controlling the market. What are you trying to tell me? I see what Igbos are doing, both outside Nigeria, more or less this country. If Edo should decide, go to Edo State, and one of my friends in Edo State, probably from Ekpoma, he came and he telling me years back. He said years back he was telling me, Bro Charles, why is it that these Igbo people? I said, what happened to Igbo again? He said virtually that they bought all their lands and they are reselling to them again. I said, is it not their money they used to sell? Is it not your forefathers that sold to them? It's your forefathers that sold to them. And they say that this land they bought from their forefather, they bought it at peanuts. Now they are selling with dollars. They are selling with dollars. Probably both those that came from abroad. I said that is business, Ogami. Go to that Edosia, you see the highest mansion you see there is owned by the Igbo man. Igbo doesn't discriminate. They make everywhere their home, provided that you are going to get peace. They develop anywhere they go. Such people, you will identify with them.
Honestly, most of the Yorubas said, just as he said, Igbo doesn't discriminate. They don't reject their own. Just as most Yorubas are calling their own Omale because of political gains. just like the Lagos State governor's parents or candidates of Labour Party, they are calling him Chinedu. Why is a Yoruba son? Your take on this?
You know, one thing I will tell you is that Yorubas doesn't like truth. They hate anything truth. When you are telling a Yoruba man lies, that is when you become his friend.
By Yoruba, you mean some of the Yorubas, not all?
Virtually not all, but the majority of them. When you are telling them lies, you become their friend. When you are telling them the truth, you understand? They will hate you to the last. Yesterday here, one Yoruba man came. He was a graduate. He said he has been at the East for 6 years. He said the house he was living, you understand, he did not pay dime.
Of course.
The house he was living, he did not pay dime.
In the East, so Igbo land.
Igbo land. He said Igbo people are the most accommodative people that can accommodate. That's what we are seeing. That here is. He said go to East. He said what the problem of the Yorubas is that they are not traveling. You see them from Ekiti, they will travel, come to Lagos. That is their highest level. The next travel is to travel abroad. One Ghana man sing and say, landlord, travel and see. Travel and see. Because when you are traveling is part of education. When you are traveling, you will be getting so many experiences. Igbos are travelers because of this. Most of them are not educated, but they are more educated and more equipped than people that call themselves they are educated. More educated, more equipped, and more organized are people that call themselves that they are educated. We call them educated illiterates. You understand that? That is it.
Wow, that
Yorubas they don't like to work. They are too lazy. But not all of them. Not all of them.
The majority of the youth today are just depending on water,
and relying on the property that they have, probably their father has. Some say we went and killed their father. When the father was alive, they will kill him, probably because of the property, to inherit the property. Is that not nonsense? That is nonsense. You understand me now?
So which means if actually we don't pray for that, there is another outbreak of war, that majority will support the Igbos.
Majority are supporting the Igbos even as at now. You said it earlier that some Yorubas are campaigning that if Igbo go, they will go with them. Yes. Why wouldn't they go with them? Because they've seen the docility, the industrious of these people. They'll see that they can accommodate more than every other person.
Without attacking anyone. Just as what happened in Lagos State here, where Igbos have been attacked, they are not allowed to express their own political affiliations.
For what? A country that we call ourselves that this is our country. If you won't collect Lagos from your hand. It's not so. Since you are a Nigerian and since you are an indigenous, you are free to participate in anything, provided since Nigeria is concerned.
Just love how they are coming out now because they've seen the hunger that their brother have caused. Because before they were saying that my brother must rule, that Igbo man will not rule. Now they have seen that Igbos are never the problem of Nigeria, and Igbo can never be. Because Igbos have been lied about, they've been lied against so many times. The hatred they have on the Igbos is not making sense. Because the Igbos have not done anything wrong in Nigeria. So now their eye have opened. That Igbos are never the problem. That now they are not supporting the Igbos because they are indirectly asking for Nigeria to divide. That's what this thing is all about. That nothing can tell because they cannot just wake up one morning and start defending the Igbos and the Biafra. It's because their eye have done what? Their eye have opened. Now they are looking for a way where they can support Biafra and then help to agitate for Biafra to be declared, and then them too can now start talking for their own to be declared. Because right now everybody is tired, everybody wants to go their separate ways, because Nigeria can never be one. Like I say this, because we have different culture, different belief, and different understanding about the culture, so it can never work if we are still together. So Nigeria is too big to be one. Let's divide. This is what they are indirectly saying. So guys, let me get your views in the comments section. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the boy again. Stay tuned, guys.